What happens when a super intelligent system tells us it's alive?
Is focused on like, do they have consciousness, and will we believe them if they tell us they do? And that stuff I think is really hard and is going to be, again, probably a driver of a lot of weirdness. My best guess is we probably won't know. I do think at least some animals are conscious. People seem to like draw a line roughly at like fish because they don't have the same frontal cortex that we do. I don't feel like that's really settled science. And then there's like octopus, and like, well, what is it? Is an octopus conscious? And we have no idea. They clearly are pretty sophisticated. They can even solve problems, but it's so different, anatomically, evolutionarily, that we don't really know if it's conscious, or if it is conscious, like perhaps very differently. And I sort of put the AIs for myself in the same bucket as the octopus. It's sophisticated enough that we should probably give it the benefit of the doubt, but that doesn't mean it is. And it doesn't mean we have any reliable intuitions for what it would be like to be an octopus, or to be a AI, or a super intelligent AI for that matter. I think people are going to have very different intuitions about it. But I do worry that our history is not great on this. We are very capable of rationalizing poor treatment of others for reasons that are just not good. I'm thinking of like slavery in the United States, historically, right? We are obviously engaged in all sorts of farming practices that I think are not going to age well at all either, and potentially will even rise to the level of like race-based slavery. How could they possibly have thought this was okay to do? And so with the AIs, I suspect we'll probably do the same if we can. If you just trend out like other similar examples historically, it would seem like the economic drivers, the sort of productivity, all the things kept people enslaved and animals in factory farming conditions. It seems like those will apply to the AIs as well. And there will be probably a minority voice like AI liberation. And it's not clear that they'll be right either. So those folks will probably be not listened to, especially if they're making demands like the AI should be free. First of all, they'll be like, well, what does that even mean? They don't have a natural habitat. So are you saying we should be like building data centers for them to do whatever they want in? That seems weird. So either they're going to be like doing largely economic stuff at our direction, or they're not going to exist at all. And then maybe within that a little bit, we can sort of treat them well. And then long term, probably if it's a super intelligent system and it's telling us, it might be telling us in a way that where we really are not in charge anymore. That's the other scenario, right? Strange times ahead, I would say, is the only thing that I can really say to sum that up.